Hey, what is? Oh my goodness, I am excited already. Is that? Oh, it's a 5-star. All right. My excitement was uncontrollable and got ahead of me. What is up, everybody? I see the chat. Luke, Fell, Jacob, Slayman. What's up, Campo? Mr. Strands is there too. What's up, dude? Savvy. And just so everyone knows, in case you haven't checked, Josh, what's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a bit. So cool to see you, dude. So cool to see you. Too Extreme. Dante. All right, so just to kind of as an intro for everyone, Meta, you guys know me. I'm not going to be able to not say hello, but I'm going to get through this. Here we go. It's a big day, right? 4th of July. I'm going to get the somber stuff out of the way quickly, and then we're just going to celebrate. I did see K21 posted something similar to this. If this is not within your means, do not do it, please. It is a game. You will eventually get there, right? You will eventually get these champions. You eventually get there. All this does, it should be fun and exciting, and it'll get you there more quickly. But please do not feel pressure or get caught up in the excitement, and that's it. So I'll use that. And then if you haven't seen the description, the folks on call with me today will be DLL, who you're probably very familiar with. I would say, and I'll let him kind of say it on his own, but is a bit of a moderate, kind of like he gets the sigil and then picks and chooses here and there. We have Work in Progress, who I'm going to go ahead and just call a whale, but I will let him use his own terms on this. And then we have Spinnaker, who I believe is completely free to play. Spin, is that correct?
Yep, completely.
Always have been?
Yep, haven't spent a dime.
Impressive. And that's a great example of what we were talking about as far as like you get there. You eventually get there, and you often learn the game exceptionally well. We're going to go ahead and review all of these deals. We're going to take a look at the cash deals first, just so you can get a quick sense of how many units you would be purchasing and what you'd be getting. And we'll go through that fast, and then we're going to immediately get to the unit deals, because that's something I think that everyone will be interested in looking at. So DLL, if you could start, and they'll go DLL, Work, Spin, if you could kind of just let us introduce yourself, basically.
Yeah, I'm in the Alliance SSX1, which finished Platinum 1 last season. I'm not going to say how much I've spent over the course of this, but it's way less than a lot, more than I would like to say out loud. I don't know yet how much I'm going to be buying, but after a quick look through this, I'm a little scared, because first look, it kind of looks like they did a good job of spreading out the good stuff.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, you guys are getting me excited. I haven't looked at it yet. All right, and then Work, if you don't mind, are you comfortable giving a quick intro?
Yeah, I would assume most people in the stream have at least a general idea of who I am. I mean, I'm playing over in SAS. Quite a heavy spender, and have been for a substantial amount of time in this game, so I don't recommend anybody follow suit with what I'm about to do.
Appreciate Yeah, and Spin, go for it.
Yeah, I'm completely free to play, like I said. Started the game about 1.5 years ago, didn't want to really spend on it. And I'm early level Thronebreaker, so I definitely don't have the more advanced roster like DLL and Work. I also don't have a lot of units, because I try to play the game for enjoyment, and I don't find Arena that enjoyable. But I'll still be looking at the offers in more of a perspective of like, would this be enough to make me not want to invest in masteries to get these kinds of offers right now?
That's a great point, too, because so often it is that exchange, right? Is do I get these or do I get masteries? Okay, I'm sure most people have already looked at the deals, but let's go ahead and just take a look at them. Let's start off. Wow, I mean, I'm already impressed by what's in Peter Parker's.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Holy smokes. All right.
You can spend $25 and get a feature hero crystal, and what does that add up to? Like 3? Or no, I think that'd be 2. 2 full T5B.
Wow. All right.
Hey, Meta, that's rude.
Meta? DLL's done a great job of ranking up his champions and maximizing them. And so I think it appears more advanced than the amount that's gone into it. I don't know. I'm not sure how
it's not nearly as deep as Meta's. That's fair to say.
Oh my gosh. Look, guys, there's 35.
No.
I'm like doing the slow scroll like it's an opening, because that's how exciting this is. There's 35 Sig Stones, and you can buy that 3 times.
5 generic stones for $90. I don't see any way that doesn't happen for anyone concerned with prestige.
Okay. and 30,000
Yeah.
6-star shards.
So 2 more features for me.
I love how we just completely skipped over the tier 5 CC because the other things are so eye-catching. Okay, black.
Yeah, the Star-Lord bag is pretty bad, honestly.
That's a Selector. And tier 4 Selector, which we all, not all of us, but a lot of us need.
Right.
Jedi Knight, yes, they did. And they've been informed, and their winnings have been sent to them. It was Aaron and John, actually. Aaron and John.
So that's 12. That's 12 mutant tier 4 catalysts right there.
Holy smokes! And so the Black Panther's treasure will get you another featured. There's actually less 6-star shards in there, but you get the Selectors, and then you get the Nexus crystal, right?
And
Yeah,
12
they knew
T2A,
exactly what
which
they were
matters
doing.
for some.
What's that Spin?
Oh no, I was just gonna say they knew exactly what they were doing with T4CC selectors.
Yep.
Of course they did.
And then
They know what they've intentionally restricted.
Yep.
6-star Nexus crystal Selector. Does the email or does the mail say what that is?
If you click on it, it says it's
Okay.
the class.
Yeah, it's the same ones that we had for like Cyber Weekend, I'm assuming.
But it would still be only 3 champions. It's not the Abyss one.
Right, because that's what a Nexus is, except for Abyss.
And then you're going to get almost a full. You get 75% of a tier 5 CC. And
But
here's
honestly, that's like the least important thing in the Odin.
And here's the 3. Here's the rank 4 mats. Now there's no tier 6 basic though. Is that in the units?
Yeah.
It is? Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and jump to we have to go to the mail for that though, right?
Wait, actually, there isn't any.
Yeah, there isn't any. I thought I was going to say.
Yeah, there isn't any tier 6 in the units. There's more T3A.
Interesting. So there will be no R4s today.
Yeah, I don't think really too many people thought they were coming today.
No, there was some excitement. I mean, I guess I'm more relieved. I didn't want.
Oh, there it is.
What's that?
14,250 tier 6 basic catalyst fragments in the 4K bundle. That's shocking.
Really?
So you could
wow.
actually, the budget R4 move today would be to get like 1 Odin, maybe like 1 BP or something, and then use that 5,000 to get the first 2, and then you'd have a chunk of R4, and you could pack it up and go home.
Okay. So the first one, because you have to buy them in succession, correct? You can't just decide.
Yep.
So the first one would be the 5-star 6 stones, which is, some people are definitely ranking them up.
Makes it easy to max out a Namor or a Guardian or something. That's something.
That's right, because those are +5, so you're getting 100 SIG stones, right? Or 100 SIG levels?
Yeah.
Are
That's
those
pretty good.
generic or random?
Yeah, whenever it says stones, they should be generic.
Generic, yeah. Just
Okay.
like the Awakening gem at the end should be generic as well.
Yeah, you're right. That's not a crystal. Jesus.
Okay, so that is. Because I am reading the chat. We're going to get through this, and then let's talk top questions, and then I really want to ask the guys on call, but also you in the chat, what you think you're going to do, so we can kind of talk this through a little bit. Then we're doing the Greater Summoner bundle, which is 4,000 units. So the price has gone up, 3,000 units here.
That's pretty standard.
Yeah. Tier 6. So that's what you were saying, DLL, right? There's the tier 6.
Yeah. And I think that's the only tier 6 on offer today.
Okay. I'm relieved by that. I like that.
Same.
Interesting that they split it up. Okay, I was the one saying that we'll get through this and then we'll do analyze later. And then the superior, is this the final one? So you pick one of these.
No,
two.
it's a choice. Sorry.
It's okay.
That's what you're...
I'm torn on that one, to be honest.
I'm
I really don't know what
really
I'm gonna do.
torn. I think that I prefer the Nexus bundle because it's more signature stones overall and you have a
It's 6 stone crystals, though.
yeah, but with where I am, that's still gonna help in the long run.
Yeah, I get that.
Was the 3x 6-star signature stone selectors? They do explain what that is. You get 10. So my head's in the way.
10 SIGs of whatever class you pick.
Yeah, and as Dante pointed out, that 2020 Nexus is an Abyss Nexus.
So you basically get to pick any champion that's come out in 2020.
Well, yeah, because there are only 10 total, right? They slowed it. They're 20 or 22.
So yeah, it's more than I thought.
Actually.
But you get to pick out of 10 of them.
And you get 4 6-star featured. The second
Not in the
one,
same one. Yeah, the second one is good.
What's the benefit to the first one? That's where I'm struggling.
So the first one,
gem and the Nexus crystal. If you really want a 2020 champ, which I don't think there's a 2020 champ I don't have that I want.
Right.
But it's the rank 3 gem.
Right, it's a rank 3 gem. You also have the rank 2 gem, which means that overall it's a huge amount of, tier 4 CC, tier 5 basic, tier 2 alpha. Like, it may not be in exactly the class you want, but if you have a roster like mine where you have, or really probably like yours, where you have a lot to rank up, that's actually a lot of rank up resources. You get to pick one from 10 2020 champions, and it's 75 total signature stones instead of 30. Now the 30 can be of the class you want. Yeah. Right. But so if you have a lot of classes to take up, then it's still more than double, which is, I think I'm probably going that one.
Yeah, not to mention the 6-star featured crystal. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the new 6-star pool, which, let's face it, wasn't really the best either.
So do you think it's the one that's currently...
But like the 2020 crystal.
Yeah. The featured one is the one that's currently available. Not... Because remember there was one where we got like a future one, which they can't do because we don't know all the champions yet.
But like the 2020 crystal is going to include Immortal Abomination, Apocalypse, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Guardian, Immortal Hulk, Mojo, Mole Man, Professor X, Sorcerer Supreme, Spider Ham, and Tigra. Like, as well as a few others that would matter to other people. Like, it's going to be hard to truly miss.
So I'm very curious on this work of these two here at the end. Which one shouts out to you? Does either of them be like, that's the one I'm getting?
I think it's the catalyst for me. I don't need a 2020 champ. I have them all, I think. One that I don't have that I would need.
I'm really curious from the chat, and then obviously everyone on the call. I think looking at this, to me, and listening to what everyone was saying, the superior catalyst that's for whales. If you've been more than a
real quick, this matters. Dante just texted me in the server saying that the 28,500 tier 5 basic, people are saying that's a typo and that should be tier 6 basic to go with the tier 3 alpha right below it.
So that even more pushes me to the catalyst that's for the whales. Anyone that's above a moderate, this is for you in essence, or that's the thought. Was because the 2020 Nexus is not going to appeal to you as much. Yeah, you'd love to have the rank ups, but you are going to be buying so many rank up materials. And if you're like me, there's a chance you have a lot in your stash already. And so the Catalyst bundle is kind of like, okay, you're now getting prepared for rank 4s, where I think the Superior one is for, you're not necessarily free to play, because that's a lot of units, right? But if you've been grinding that out, and you have champions you want to rank up, or like you said, there were some really awesome champions in 2020, and you want to guarantee yourself one of them or try to. So that's how I'm seeing it. And so I'm curious, anyone on the call, Spin or DLL, and then obviously anyone in the chat, is the Nexus one appealing to you? Are you thinking, because remember too, if you're buying any of the cash deals, you're going to be getting units as well. Obviously, Spin, that wouldn't apply to you. But is this something, if you had those units, would you be intrigued by the Nexus bundle?
Nexus would be far more appealing for me.
Yeah, I think I'm going Nexus personally.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's maybe my revelation wasn't so revealing. Maybe it was pretty obvious to everyone. But well, I mean, as I was sitting there, I was like, oh my gosh, the Catalyst bundle is just so much better. I'm clearly getting that. But then I was listening to you all, and I can see why the Nexus bundle sounded appealing.
Right. But at the same time, like, yeah, if that was like a 2019 Nexus or something, and I had been really lucky with my feature polls or either one of those, then yeah, like works analysis makes a lot more sense. Even though we are a bit disappointed in the current feature pool, there's enough new stuff there that would be more worth it than hoping for maybe the 2020 champs that you don't have. And that also means that if we're looking at like you, Vega, you could potentially hold on to your shards for the next feature because those 4 polls might give you what you want this time.
So here's the problem, and this is why, guys, I don't think I'm going to be opening on this stream, is having done this before, DLL just kind of highlighted it, is I believe, if I remember correctly, there's selectors in the cash offers, which means in getting those units, I'm going to have to pick my selection, right? So I can't just get units, go buy this superior catalyst, open those features, and then go buy the units. I don't believe. I want to think that through, and I don't feel like anyone wants to sit there and watch me.
Yeah, it's actually going to be a little tricky.
I'm working through the order in which I have to do this right now. I just went for the random T5CC because I'm pretty close to forming a science, and I want to take a read up. So,
what was the random in?
In which is it? Not in between Peter Parker and Stony Tart.
Okay. So Jaden's saying they don't think it's enough. This isn't enough for them to, which is great. I mean, I think that's the thing, right? And that's how we started this, is if like, no one should feel any pressure to this. It should be like exciting. You enjoy the moment. And then tomorrow we're all back to playing the exact same game. What about you, Spin? As you're evaluating the unit offers, what are you thinking?
I honestly think unless you're going for the first 3, I would not even go for the first 2. Like, unless I had enough units to go for the Nexus bundle, the superior one. Just because, like, the first 2 really did not catch my eye as much as I thought they would for 5k units. I mean, granted, a 6-star Nexus, I guess the valuation of there makes it worth it. But, like, you're really not getting as much as I thought you would.
I can understand that. There's still a fair amount of 5-star resources in there. Mm-hmm. And, like, me looking at it, I'm going, okay, yeah, but that'll help me max out my 5-star Guardian, make some headway on my 5-star Namor. I'll pick up some tier 6 basic. You know, it's 1 more 6-star crystal, that's always helpful, and it's 26 stones to go with all of the others that I'll be picking up today. So for me, it makes sense to get those first 2, but it's as a stepping stone to the next one. So that makes sense.
Yeah, so without getting the 3rd one, I don't think I would actually get the first 2.
I think that makes a lot of sense, and I think this is so just account dependent, because like Siddharth is making an interesting point. It's like the 1K seems so extremely underwhelming. And Spin, does that kind of fit with what you're saying though? Is like the first one's really like not that great. So unless you're planning to go all the way to 3 to buy the first 3, why get the first one? Is that am I understanding you correctly with that?
Yeah, and like even as early Throne Breaker, I'm still looking forward towards 6 stars, and like I've stopped leveling up, ranking up my 5 stars as well, just because the future of the game is going towards 6 stars. So like even for me, 5 stars are just not appealing.
You know what though, and it may finally have reached this. Maybe it's on its last legs now. A few months ago, I put out a video, and the point of the video was to be 5 stars are still very usable. They're still usable. Don't dismiss them. You know, look at your account and what you need, but rank them up. And a lot of the comments were very positive. I kind of did like a bit of a joke leading in, and I think I went a little too far on the sarcasm. So some people I think misunderstood the point of the video, which is understandable. But the reason I'm bringing it up is in that time we've had multiple events where 5 stars have been more than adequate. Mm-hmm. The gauntlet being a big one, and so I now I'm to the point where I'm like, well, I think you should still rank up that 5 star if it's going to help you through content, right? If you're going through Act 6, like don't put your stuff into a 6 star who's not going to help you when you have a 5 star like APOC or something. But I hear that. I hear what you're saying. I think we may be reaching there. All right. And chat, what's the chat saying?
Yeah, I'd also like to clarify based on what Chad is saying, because Katie said like some 5-stars are better, ones that need high sig especially.
Yeah.
And like I completely agree, and I still think 5-stars are useful. It's just that risk of like putting all these resources, taking them from rank 1 to rank 5, and then potentially down the line pulling the same champion as a 6-star, and then having to reinvest in them. That reinvestment, just given the limited number of resources I'm able to get as a free-to-play, is just really big, like weighting concern.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly the definition of a top shelf champion, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And so maybe,
Well, and for me,
Yeah, go
most
for it.
of the top shelf champions I've already ranked as 5-stars. I have Magic at Sig 200. I have Omega Red at Sig 200. I have Void at Sig 200. Like, a lot of that work is done. And so the 5-stars that that would be worth me investing in are very few and far between. Like Guardian was one.
I guess,
but-
pull us
Yeah, there
back.
just aren't going to be many.
Pull us back to this. And for those who aren't familiar, top shelf is, I do a rankings, and it's a tier, and that's the highest tier. And that's literally like the standard by which, a champion's top shelf is. You've maxed out the 5-star, you pull the 6-star the next day, and it stings for a bit. But at the end of the day, you're like, I just got a 6-star Doom. I now have 2 Dooms. I'm a happy camper. But I want to go to something. Katie, by the way, sorry I didn't say hello. What is going on? And Mobius, what is up? Thanks for stopping in. Mobius and Campo are having issues. So Campo is saying this: I'm struggling because I think the Catalyst bundle is going to be needed to be the first group of people to have rank 4s. But the 2020 Nexus is very powerful for my account. And I think let's evaluate that a little bit, because Mobius is even saying, I see your point. And I think if I'm getting it correctly, I think it kind of rests on 2 assumptions, though. One is that you're gonna pull something in that Nexus, and Campo, I'm not dismantling what you said. I wanted to kind of continue on it. So what I'm saying is like, I initially saw that 20 Nexus and I got very excited about it. It was appealing to me, but then I think it was Work or DLL was like, actually hold on, that's like 23 champions, and there'll be 12 of them in the crystal, right?
10, but yeah.
10. So, as someone who's missed on Nick Fury a lot of times in crystals where there's a good chance he'd show up, it's still RNG. Like, it's still RNG. And then on the other side, I feel like this is like counterpoint. There's something very exciting about being in the first group of rank 4s, but I think, like, keep in mind, like, how few players it actually is and how you're playing this game, right? If you're in NY, or I think it's TCN or TNC, like, they're shooting for AQ1, right? That is a really big deal. That is like their ultimate goal. And AQ1 rewards, they are a tier better than even just AQ2. At least last time I checked, they were. But I was even having this discussion in the 4Loki chat recently. And I was like, guys, I don't think I'm going to take up, like, let's say Surfer and Doom. I don't think they're going to be my first 2 rank 4s. And some people were like, wait, what? And I was like, well, I don't think it's going to make a massive difference. And DL, you'll probably explain this better. You're much more succinct than I am. But the point is like, I'm eventually going to take them up. And when we have 5 or 7 rank 4s, then my prestige will be very high, and they'll be part of why it's high. But I think the term is the relative difference between taking Doom as your first rank 4, and let's say you love Namor. I like to use Namor. Let's say you love Namor and you want to bring Namor up as your first. The relative difference between taking Namor to rank 4 instead of Doom to rank 4 first, I don't think it's going to be that much, because it gets averaged out across 5 champions.
And the other thing is that you still have a rank 3 Doom.
Yes.
That's the king of the opportunity cost, because you have just swapped out a rank 4 or a rank 3 Namor for a rank 4 Namor. And maybe that Namor is a couple hundred points behind a rank 4 Doom. But the rank 3 Namor you don't have anymore was also a few hundred points behind the rank 3 Doom that you still have. And you would lose that rank 3 Doom effectively if you turned it into a rank 4 Doom. Like, that's the thing, is that I think some people are like, well, I have to take up Doom, but it's because they're mentally counting him both as a rank 3 and a rank 4.
This is not going well.
Work, you were quiet for a while. I was kind of, like you said, you were calculating, so I was kind of hoping.
Oh no, I'm past calculating. I'm into opening.
I was
I'm sorry, but
yeah. So for those who don't know, Work, you is I don't want to be incorrect here, but you're basically all about trying to get Archangel, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And,
that was the sound of a much younger man right there.
yeah. Well, for those who don't know, Work's awesome, tough skinned guy. I'm not going to make fun of him about Archangel right now because it's always painful in the moment. But however, I'm sorry, and Work, you might want to mute for a second. Mute me.
He's probably muted.
This is my concern with the Nexus bundle. Is everything in there is RNG, right? Even the rank up gem.
Yes,
You're
and for me,
regarding the
that's worth
10K
it.
Nexus
But I know what
bundle?
you mean.
What's up, MSC? Yeah, the 10K.
Oh, hey.
Yes, I agree.
So
Very bad.
even if you're, and like I said, that superior one, it was just very obvious to me of like, it's like I told Kabam, here's what I would like. And they're like, sure, Vega, let's do it. The Nexus one, as I'm thinking it through even more and more though, if you're a player who doesn't have this like robust, sane roster, you might not even be able to use the rank up gem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
That's the thing, is that both of those are long-term investments. Because it's not like you're able to use the tier 3 alpha today.
No, but it's getting me closer to a goal.
Right. And a rank 2 to rank 3 gem is
Oh
getting
my
somebody
God.
else closer to a goal. Yeah?
Oh, I don't like hearing
No.
that. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, so bad.
Sorry, man.
I do appreciate you remembering the language filter, because I'm sure you did not want to say so bad.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I am sorry.
But yeah, I see them
It's
both as
basically what I
long-term.
expected.
What's that work?
It's basically what I expected, to be honest.
What did you get? Are you comfortable telling us?
Bad.
Just bad. Okay.
I got a new red Cyclops, awakened that red Cyclops, and got some Sigs on Domino
From your mutant Nexus.
from my mutant Nexuses.
I'm so sorry.
My condolences.
Yeah.
It's bad.
So was everything else just Sig 200?
There was some Namors in there, and yeah, it's,
God, that's cruel.
yeah.
So, so here I am saying why I think the Catalyst is just better, and maybe even better for non-robust whaling type players. But again, I think this just comes down to your account and DLL. Like I respect how you're interpreting it. I really do. And easy stuff is saying it just blatantly saying Nexus bundle is better, just flat out better. So I think this is so much of like, just what is it that you want for your account? And you make a point, right? Like, because I'm like, how quickly can I get to my first rank 4? And so for me, that's a goal, right? Whereas I'm like, well, I don't I have champions I want to rank up, but I'm not as stressed about getting a ranked up gem crystal. But to your point is, it's like, yeah, but I eventually do. And so even if it's skill and I don't have a skill champion I want to rank now, I eventually will. And this will help me do it without having to buy all these extra deals where I get rank up resources. So
Right.
I hear that. And Work, I'm sorry,
I said
dude.
at the very beginning, it's that I was torn. And that's because they're, like I said, they're both long-term investments, and they're long-term investments along different axes. Because even though the Nexus bundle is all RNG, you are for sure getting a 2020 hero, and you can choose out of 10 of them. Those 4 6-star featured crystals might give you the 4 worst champions, or even doubling up on them out of the feature bundle, and there's no Nexus ability whatsoever. If it gives you 4 vultures, you get 4 vultures, and there's no budging on that. Whereas you have some flexibility in a 10 hero Nexus, and even if you get the classes that you don't want, in the long run, that's like, a couple, it's at least a dozen T4CC and T2A you never have to worry about. And again, overall, it's more than double the 6-star Sig tones. And that's really hard for me to ignore.
Yeah, I think it's also highlighting just the mentality and how the mentality then leads you to your answer. Because here I am saying like, well, there's no RNG in the Catalyst bundle. There's no RNG. It's guaranteed. But you then point out, you could get 4 vultures.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe that's unfair. I'm sorry if there are any vulture stands in the chat. Let's say 4 OG Hulks, maybe.
Okay, I'm a Hulk fan now. Now I'm offended. Now I'm upset. You take that back. No, but that's a good point. There's RNG in that too. And then Campo just brought up a really great point. He's like, there's more afterwards, right? That's a generic awakening gem.
I don't see anybody picking up the Catalyst or either of the superior bundles and not getting the generic awakening gem for only 3,000 more units.
Well, I completely bypassed it. What was that work?
I did not say anything.
Oh.
Are you drinking?
Oh, I started earlier. In
okay.
I knew this was coming.
Taskmaster bought the Cav 1K offer and got a 5-star. Hey, whoa. Congratulations. And Omega Red. One of the guys on the call. And I can get a R5 CGR from the Tier 4. Dude, congratulations. Like, you love, like, those are the stories we like hearing, right? Is when someone gets the things they actually want.
It definitely is Tier 6 that's in that last bundle. I'm looking at
Yes, I already bought the first 2.
You want to talk about people getting what they want?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Did you get She-Hulk?
I wish.
Okay.
It's on the same level though. Like,
are you doing a video?
You'll see. Yeah, you'll see.
Nice.
See. You're gonna really appreciate one of the pulls. Vega. Emphasis on the plural.
I love hearing. You can hear it in the voice, right? You can hear it in the voice. You 6 stars Cosmic Ghost Rider. That's amazing. This is amazing. Yeah, the work pools, and I just
nobody needs to feel bad for me. I promise, I'm doing okay.
No, you know I am.
Fred said he pulled 3 vultures.
It's who?
I hope they're kidding. Fred Mucho says I pulled 3 vultures. How is that possible? God, I'm so sorry for jinxing that.
I work. So I mean, you and I are in similar boats, right? Like I just want a 6-star Fury, and I just know I'm not going to get him today. I'm sure I'm going to have some good luck somewhere, but it's not going to be there. And I would really like to, are there other awakening gems in this?
No, just the one generic.
Not even in the cash offers?
Nope. Not even any 5 stars. Although, I don't know if there are in the cap bundles. Somebody posted those in the server.
Oh, there is a 5-star generic who I promptly used on my voodoo and brought him to 6,200.
Yeah, in the 1K unit offer.
Oh,
Correct.
yeah, that's right. I already picked that up because I think I have 2 other
That's interesting.
It's weird how once you start picking those up, you just stop using them.
Man, this has just been brutal. Even the last Nexus was just awaken the champion.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Was it like Surfer and CMM?
No, it was Sigs on Black Widow or Sim Supreme. Completely irrelevant.
I'm sorry, dude.
You know what? Actually, I'm looking through this. I don't think I need to do a complicated opening. I think I can just pick these all up and open them, and then the units, because I know what I'm getting unit-wise. I don't think I need to do this in a complicated fashion.
Oh boy, the featured crystals weren't any better.
I have never heard your voice in this octave before, and now twice in one day. I'm so sorry.
Two extra Sigs on Sentinel, a Sabertooth Awakening, and Sigs on Mojo. Bruh.
Those first 3 are definitely big losses.
Yeah, I don't even have it in me to do the like, Mojo's good, because he is, but I understand.
But that was also by far the best part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Sig 60 Mojo I do not care about.
All right. Yeah, I know.
Hold on. We have an urgent question here. Mr. Belding needs help. All new champs in Nexus: Aegon, Moon Knight, and Crossbones. If you haven't done Abyss, I go Aegon. I know there's conflicting thoughts on that, though. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I would agree, because even though Aegon's relatively limited in his scope, Crossbones just doesn't feel that flexible to me, and I have him awakened now.
Any disagreements on that?
I would honestly go Crossbones, to be honest, just because, like, even with Aegon, even if you're able to get an awakening on him, he's going to be fairly low sig, and I'd rather take a high sig Aegon that I can at least ramp up easily. I know some people may disagree just because in the long run, you're probably able to spend a few revives in the beginning, but yeah. I do think Crossbones is better on the base.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I do actually disagree, because I saw in my personal Abyss run how much adrenaline with the Heimdall synergy helped my torch fights relative to my 5-star Aegon. And I gladly would have taken a lower sig in exchange for adrenaline and 20 extra hits.
That's fair.
The basics were just as bad.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, hopefully the chat is like, it's been humorous to hear us talking and then just to hear those sounds in the background.
Of a poor man dying.
You know, a few people on the Discord server have brought up, and I apologize if you guys just said it, because I was listening to the background a little bit, is that they found that a 5-star maxed out Aegon was more than sufficient for Abyss. And so,
I mean, that's
like,
what I used, so it works.
yeah. So I don't know. And then, and MSD, I forgot to even say, dude, congratulations on the voodoo. I know we've been talking back and forth a little bit. I think it was on Twitter about you potentially awakening.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What a sigh of relief it was to see that gem.
Dude, and I was very bad at this game when he first came out and was really, you know, a dominant, considered a meta champion. And so, like, I knew he was good, but I really didn't play him. So, like, my recent voodoo love is very much, it's very new. It's very recent. And so I decided to take him in to Turn the Tide AQ yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, that was like taking the training wheels off immediately. But it was really helpful.
I do that every week.
Well, I know, and I remember you doing it in a video. I think you have a video, right? Where
Yeah, I do.
And it was really good for me though, and it made me like him even more. Because I actually timed out a few times because I would just mess up the combo, or I'd mess up throwing the special, right? I'd forget if it ended in light or medium or whatever. And so I timed out a few times, but then he just like heals back up. I came out of it liking him even more. Let's put it that way.
I love to hear it.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have prioritized Voodoo, but there are Mystic Catalysts that need to go elsewhere right now. So he'll be ranked up after XYZ.
That's fair.
Dude,
Are you still holding out for the 6-star?
I think I know what one of the polls was then.
okay, hold
Am I
on.
still holding out for a 6-star Voodoo? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean,
am.
eventually.
let's not spoil his opening. MSG is going to do an awesome opening. I'm excited to watch it. Duke, what is up, dude? Thank you so much for stopping by. And then, guys, Mr. Belding went with Aegon. He picked Aegon,
wow.
and in his next Nexus, awakened him. Like, that's as good as it gets, right? I mean, like
that's the dream right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
All right, so I'm having a blast with this. We have actually a strong amount of people in the stream. Can I do timestamps on a stream, DLL? Do you know, or MSD or anyone? Because
I think once you edit it, it turns into an actual video with a duration, and thus you can do timestamps in the description.
Okay.
Correct.
Do you guys feel like sticking around for? Because it'll take me a while to buy all those things. Do you guys feel like sticking around for an opening?
I still need to
Yeah.
take some notes anyway.
Hopefully, you have better luck than I did.
Yeah, we can console each other afterwards if I don't.
Statistically speaking,
So,
It's gonna be pretty hard not to. Let me put it that way.
all right. I think we'll go to a be right back screen for a minute because it's going to be like my Apple ID and all that stuff. I had intended to just do a whole other stream, but we're all having fun. So if you guys like, let's keep up with the chat and have fun with it. And let me know if the music's too loud. I'll try to turn it down.
Chief said spring.
Stripe? So you guys know, I am Z did. Congrats, Z. I am actually picking Mutant Tier 5 CC because I feel, if I remember correctly, there's going to be a lot of 6-star stones, right? And so I will probably be taking up Namor. Who was... You know what? 2020 was a good year. I am going as quickly as I can with this, guys. There's just a lot of selectors. And it's actually nice. Like the Tier 4 CC selector, I thought it was going to be you have to pick all 4 at once. Like you just get a group of 4. But that's not how it works. It's all individual. Yeah, so this is taking a bit. Dude, you're going to destroy AQ now. Hey, I see Larry's name up there. What Larry do? How do you do? What? That's got to be new though, right? But did something happen in the? Can you guys hear everyone else? Because I'm buying all the deals. That's why we're on this stream back in the Flash. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Let me see what's different.
I'm looking through your basics work, and that's difficult.
Yeah, a little bit. Sorcerer was max sig, and
I know.
basically nothing else matters.
You guys can hear them now, though, right?
Okay, yeah, we're back.
Yeah, but
It must have been something with a scene.
it's the scene, which means I need to fix the other scene. Can you guys talk for a little bit so I can?
Yeah, we're here.
Yep.
So, Work, was that your first awakening on Claire? Not that she
No,
needs
I've pulled
even a
her like
first one.
I think that's like 660 on her now. I keep.
Like every time you speak, it's like you're dying inside.
Okay, hold on a second. Can you guys hear them now?
It says we're gone.
Yeah, I know, but I just added it, and now I'm gone too. Everyone's gone.
Oh, we came back.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Okay.
I fixed it. So Vega versus technology didn't take nearly as long. Sorry, thank you so much for speaking up. That was a long time. I'm just buying the deals, and the guys on call are just respond to chat and stuff. But we're getting
Yeah,
there.
the amount of money he's spending today works as a power start boost for his fight against technology.
Man, now I have some decisions to make. I have 2 mutant cats, and nothing to really do with them. And I have 2 science cats.
Sounds like it's time for you to take Cyclops to rank 3, obviously.
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh, like I said, I
don't know.
wanted to rank 3 Wags, but I also was kind of hoping I would awaken him today, which also did not happen. So I will not be taking him to rank 3.
Do you have a Storm PX?
No, she was also one of the other champs I wanted today.
What about that rogue that...
I wanted Cable, P90X, Awakening Wags, or get an Archangel. I had 4 mutants and didn't see any of them once. So Professor X a whole lot, who I already have duped at rank 3.
Would you consider rogue?
God, no.
Okay. Not one of those.
I like Rogue, don't get me wrong, but I mean, I'm not taking her to rank 3.
Yeah, because the minute you do, you're going to pull one of the 4 you just mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Rip.
Oh, Jacob came through with the super chat. Thank you so much, Jacob. We'll get that update in just a minute.
Richard Belding just took Shangtar 3, Cable next. Congrats. Jacob says basically got everything except the BP treasures. That makes a lot of sense. Sigs on Angela, Namor, and Venom as a new champ. That sounds like a pretty good day. CGR from the Nexus. No APOC and no Surfer time to drink.
Oh, that
I am
hurts.
glad your misses were clearly not as bad as is possible.
Yeah.
Abomination or Magneto. I'd go Magneto.
Yeah, especially if that's regular bomb.
Yeah. Oh, but you could run him with Red Guardian. Okay, yeah, but then you're running him and Red Guardian.
I'm gonna have to
Work, was that-
rank Magneto. Ugh. Ugh.
I'm gonna have to get a bigger, overpowered crutch.
My disappointment is measurable, and my day is ruined.
Captain Dante wants to know if he should awaken his R3 APOC or get a brand new Spider-Ham.
Oh, Spider-Ham easily. I wouldn't even think twice about it. APOC's signature ability. Like, the thing about his SIG is almost counterproductive because the reason you're using it, the reason you want it is because you're going to use him after another champion does a fight. But if you're not using APOC and you have him on a team, chances are you make summon a horseman, so you're not going to use him anyway. So unless you're doing it for prestige, Spider-Ham, not even a question.
The thing is that, I mean, for me, I'm ranking it because of prestige, but it's also, it depends on where you use it. Because in questing, I have not had that. experience at all, the SIG actually comes into play all the time. Like, it saved me hundreds and hundreds of units of items in AQ, where I run my 5-star.
In AQ, okay. Oh, fair enough. I haven't
I
found it
know what you
useful
mean,
for,
though. And Spider-Ham's awesome.
Yeah. I understand it has its uses, and I'm not saying it's worthless, but on the comparative spectrum, having a little bit of regen over having a character that has a specific niche counter to a lot of different nodes and situations that we could see that are becoming more prominent, I just think Spider-Ham's overall a better choice.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Also, friendly reminder that the beta sign up, if you got invited, ends in like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Now the question I have: do I use my science AG on Mr. Negative and rank him up?
It's a tough one.
Do you like Mr. Negative?
Mm-hmm.
He's growing on me for what it's worth. I know I've been pretty
I'm
negative.
impressed with him, but a gem is still a high bar.
But as far as science champs, like,
Yeah, because you have Reed awakened, right?
no,
You have...
Reed's not awakened.
Oh, okay.
But
Mm,
I don't really know how much I need his dupe.
You don't. I've said several because I've gotten, which will surprise no one, I've gotten a lot of questions about how important his dupe is recently, and I've told almost everyone, like, unless you're doing Abyss with him, it's a very minor benefit.
Yeah, I'm not going to be really doing long form stuff with him, I don't think.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I use it every war in terms of,
yeah.
like, it benefiting me,
Mhm.
but it's like, okay, I killed Doom in 90 seconds instead of 106 seconds. Like, who cares?
And I still have I-Bomb and Void that are going to be getting SIGs before him anyway. So
Right.
his SIG level's not going to get high anytime soon.
Yeah, 10% is not a lot.
Right. I'd be able to get Mr. Negative up to like SIG 20 or something like that, just kind of leave him there.
Which is a good spot for his regen, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Guys, I gotta go record my video. I will have this video on in the background. Good luck, Vega.
Thanks, MST. I'm
Take care,
excited
man.
to see your opening, dude. It sounds like a great one. All right.
And congrats.
We are
he's
back. I finally took the time, got all the things. We're going to be getting all of the unit deals here and then opening everything. To be honest, I have actually lost track of everything that's in there. So we're going to do this. We're going to have some fun. And for those of you who aren't familiar, I got the lucky hat on, and I recently purchased the lucky little whale. For those of you who don't know, Cam,
Oh, I love that.
yeah, I love this little whale here, okay? And he's been sitting on that counter that you see right there, and he was here, and 2 days later, I opened 15 crystals for Overseer and got 6-star Overseer and 6-star Angela. So I think that's a thing. I'm going to go ahead and link in the description because I think I will make a video out of this too. I will link in the description how, if you're interested in getting your own lucky whale. This is not a promotion or anything like this. This is actually Cam's wife makes these. He put that out there. I think they're really cool. They're awesome. And I bought it and they're extremely well made. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into this. And I need a name for the whale. So if anyone in the chat would be willing to go ahead and put up some names, I'd like to do it because right now I'm just calling him whale. All right, here we go. If you DLL, spin, work, if you see me about to make a huge mistake, please point it out. All right, so we'll get this.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right. So yeah, tier 6 basic. Okay. And then the Nexus and the stones. And for me, the Superior Crystal Bundle just makes a lot more sense. As we talked it through, I see why the Nexus bundle made sense, but the Catalyst is just the way to go, and getting those rank 4 mats.
Yeah, if I were in your work's
Your
position,
roster
I wouldn't
makes more
hesitate.
sense.
Okay, and what was that spin?
No, I just said for your roster, it makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so you two are kind of okay. You guys are agreeing with each other, so that's always comforting.
The hive mind is unified.
You know, guys, just in going through everything, I didn't even realize that these were selectors.
Yeah.
This is...
It's 30 instead of 75, but you pick exactly the 6 stones you want.
Yeah, and we all know... Yeah, this is...
Mystic.
Yep. There's a certain mystic coming to this game who I have been excited about for years, and I can't believe she's actually coming to the game. So I'm pumped up on that. I do need to be aware of... okay, so we'll do one more there. And then I'm also excited about Hercules. I have been for a bit. So I'm going to...
Slamon, he's talking about America Chavez.
Because I just picked up a bunch of generics too, right? So I'm going to have a bunch in the stash.
Yeah, you have 105 new generics today, and
okay.
20 more stones from the 4K that will be random class.
Okay, so then I am going to balance this out then. Balance that out. Thank you. This is the help I needed.
No problem.
There's a tier 5.
The motion comic dropped today.
What was that, Spin?
The motion comic dropped today for Hercules.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Chiefs, Herc is cosmic. Herc is cosmic. Name the whale Vega. I like that. Dude, I really don't know what to pick here, guys. I think Mystic, just to make this all smoother.
Yeah, the last time I had to pick, that's what I did. Just pick the smallest one.
Well, and obviously with America coming in, and then I like a lot of, like yes, I think the answer is yes. And then, yeah, I will get this. So in getting the money deals, you actually get very close to having enough units for all the unit deals. You get very close. All right, so now we got to open some stuff up, right? And just so you guys can see where we're at right now, here's the items in the overflow. Jeez Louise.
All the 6-star generics.
I will say again, use your 4-star stones, dude.
Yeah, you know what's weird though is, oh, that's why. I was like, wait a minute, I should have a lot of... We got some ranking up to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you can safely justify a stream that is just you using 4-star stones and ranking things.
You know, I do use them. So I know it's weird, or I don't know it's weird. It's just what I do. I don't let things expire. I do. Yeah. I do. What's just when the red notification comes up. Okay, so we should have a bunch of featured crystals open, right? I think let's start with the Nexus. I think.
Who are the wins for you in the featured?
Let's go over that when we get there. I'm going to open these Nexus crystals, guys. For those of you who are not familiar with my channel, I've been trying to get Nick Fury for forever. Even the last, when we got the extra Abyss crystal, I went with him. 4th of July last year, I went with Skill. I just can't get the guy. So I'm going to be trying to, that's the win here. I wouldn't mind SIGs on any of the skills I have at rank 3. So Kingpin, Black Panther. But this is truly about trying to get Nick Fury. This is about trying to get Nick Fury. So here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot there's no spin. Okay.
Oh, that's actually kind of a tough choice.
I would probably go Night Thrasher just because everyone says he needs such a high SIG, but I can see the argument for at least Mole. I don't know enough about Squirrel Girl SIG.
I'm going to go Mole just because I think he's the best champion. And as much as I do like Squirrel Girl and I do like Night Thrasher, I don't see me ranking up either anytime soon.
Damage is damage.
Yeah, actually, though, you know what? Night Thrasher does have a disorient, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has a taunt and a disorient.
So I'm going to go Night Thrasher.
He has pretty good utility.
Yeah, I like him. I genuinely like him. Okay. That Campos is just not fun to play. Yeah. Squirrel does need her SIG. All right, I said I'd go, so I'm just going to do this. You guys know me. The more options I get, the longer it'll take me. So, okay. Come on, Fury.
Ooh.
Well, at least it's an easy choice.
I think it.
Yeah.
I think it is because Killmonger Sig's so nice, and he's such an amazing champion.
And it'd be such a huge gamble that
Yeah.
Black Panther Civil War gets buffed to need it more.
Well, and the thing is
Yeah.
with what they did to OG Black Panther, that's what's even given me any pause. Because Killmonger's an amazing champion.
Yeah.
It's Killmonger. I think go with the one you know when it's this good, right?
One in
Right.
the hand is worth two in the bush.
What's this? Why did they just get another one? Oh, because they're just rapid opening, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
press open all.
I think,
Okay, that one hurts a bit.
I think Moon Knight's eventually going to get buffed, and 100 is a good number. So, Moon Knight. Here we go.
Yeah.
Although they did say that all of the champion choice buffs are gonna get buffed eventually, right?
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, that was fun. That was really fun. Roxas, what's up, dude?
All right. Well, congrats on the $300 for 20 Killmonger saves.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Let's open up these features. Is that all that I have left? Is features and then the 6 stars? Is that it to open? That's it, right?
Well, if you bought everything, you have 3 6-star Nexuses somewhere. Like true Nexuses, right?
Yeah.
They'll be on the main page, though.
Thank you. All right. Let's open these. I'm going to spin them because I actually did not like how it just opened
yeah,
on its
4.
own. I didn't like
There's
that.
one in the unit cache.
So we're going to spin it. I know it's not a spin, but I didn't like how it just rapid fire. I think that's why we didn't get Fury. I would love, so here we go. I would love Fury. I would love to awaken She-Hulk. And I would love to get Mojo. I think he is an awesome champion. He was going to have to wait in line behind America Chavez. But I do think he's an awesome champion. But I think he really benefits from the awakening and the high 6. So those would be the huge wins. And I think there's some people I'm forgetting. And of course, I would love 6 on any champion that I really like. So here we go. Killmonger. It's Killmonger's day. All right. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. I think I got to rub the little whale.
I can speak from experience. You feel Sig 60, so that's at least something.
Well, and I just got a lot of rank up materials. So it's nice to have a champion in mind to use them on. Ooh. I think Cap America. Because he's probably...
Yeah.
Although, wait a minute. We just saw how many I have in the stash. How many was it? DL, you knew the number off the top of
You
your head.
picked up 105 generics.
So 20 are going to go to Namor to get him to Sig 200. I think I should still go Cap America. He's rank 3 already.
And if you're wrong, you could always put 20 into Elsa, but you keep more flexibility if you put him into Cap now.
Okay, yeah, and he's obviously going to, unless I do something totally harebrained, he's going to go to Sig 200 as well.
Right. Yeah, that's an easy one.
All right, so
I do like Elsa's Sig.
That's a win. That's 2 wins. I'm very content with these so far.
okay.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I wouldn't even feel bad about Nova, honestly, because I know he got buffed and it was disappointing, but his signature ability actually is a big deal.
Okay. And platinum stars, silver stars. Spin, what were you going to say? You agree? Work, you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, also playing with that one synergy, I think it's Airwalker, makes him a lot more fun.
Yes, it's what should have been in his kit.
Oh, and then I get to bring Airwalker too? Are you kidding me? That's a blast.
Yeah, we get to do more incursions,
Yeah.
Vega.
All right. Could I also bring like Colossus before he got buffed? Like, is that a special synergy where they turn him into the pre-buff Colossus?
I think you can bring Iron Fist. He has a pretty good synergy with Nova.
All right. I think I've reached the desperation point. Here we go. I don't know what else to do, guys, but I think this is the last shot. Oh, okay. I'm pumped up on this. The problem is I have a decision to make.
Are you thinking about R4s?
Yeah, and as you know, Professor X is one I would really love to take as my first mutant rank 4. I would like to awaken Hulk, though. I just have this good feeling about Hulk. But he's in the featured crystal, right?
Yeah, he is, and you haven't
Yeah.
opened those yet.
Okay. All right, so the whale did its job. I'm happy with that. I thought the combined powers of them would bring something good. So Lucky Hat, that's really good. If you open 4 Nexus crystals and those are the 4 champions you get, I think you're a happy person. I think you're a very happy person. Joke lives. Jacob, I'm not dead yet, my friend. I'm not dead yet. But I like how you're cheering for it. I like how you're cheering for it. All right. So now,
You can take.
now we're going to go to the featured. We're going to go to the featured. Yeah. I think
Well,
we're
and
going to
Jacob's cheering for it because in case you missed it earlier, he didn't pick up Apocalypse today either.
So Work didn't get AA, Jacob didn't get APOC, and so far I have not gotten Fury, but I am not dead. I am not dead yet. Okay, here we go.
Thank God this doesn't have to be... I don't have to get one champ for this to be a good day.
Yeah. See how hard it is on whales? No one ever sympathizes with us. And it's tough. It's tough. So Awakening Jabari would be good. I wouldn't mind any of the new champions, honestly. I wouldn't mind MCoC. Maybe he gets buffed. I'd like Sigs on Mr. Negative. I'd be happy with that. I would really love to get Odin. I'd love Sigs on Shang-Chi. I wouldn't mind getting Silver Centurion. I don't really want Black Widow because I would feel like I should do something with her, and I really don't want to. I'd like
You haven't heard my 5-minute rant on her yet, huh?
No, I watched the video. It was good. I really enjoyed your video, actually. I'd love Sigs on Angela, Black Panther, Captain Marvel movie. I think it's pretty, and I'd love Sigs on Sorcerer Supreme. There's a chance I actually start bringing her to war a bit more too. So, all right, let's see.
And Reed, of course.
And Mr. Fantastic, absolutely, yes, this is true. Okay, here we go. But really, the big ones for me would be if I could pick 4 champs I would get an Awakened Mojo, and I'd get at least one Odin. So here we go. Come on now.
Thanks, guys.
I couldn't
Your
very
rant was
I
appreciated.
I popped all 4 of the features and all 4 of the basics. I don't suggest you do the same. It didn't work.
Oh man. So at no point did I mention I would like Sigs on Mr. Sinister. Like that was I didn't even mention him. All right.
Well, he's got to be buffed eventually, right?
Yeah, in 7 years that will be an amazing pool. Okay.
He can block unblockable specials at least.
That's true. All right, here we go. Let's change this around.
Yeah, Slaymon, he benefits from high sig, but he's also Mr. Sinister.
This
Yeah.
goes is not near high ABV enough.
Oh,
Oh man.
Although I will say, I think he's getting buffed. That is pure speculation. For those who know, I am in the CCP. That is not CCP knowledge. I just feel like he's like been around a lot of stuff.
He was on the vote list, so he's definitely getting buffed.
Oh, okay.
right,
All right.
but that would mean 22 at the earliest, right?
Yeah, it'll be a while, but he's getting
Mhm.
buffed.
Long-term goals, one step at a time. I realize how
That's
ridiculous.
how I react to every bad pull these days.
I realize how ridiculous it looked, but this was the last time something good happened. Was the whale was up here, so I'm sticking with it. It's got to be face forward. It's a little tilted. I think the whale's been drinking, but that's all right. Come on. Okay.
Ooh,
All right. See? That's the second time something good has happened when the whale comes out. The whale in the hat. And yes, this is the point I'm getting to because the pulls have been rough. I was hoping it would stop on Odin, but I'm very excited to awaken Jabari. I like her. I think she's actually good. Yeah, Ariane, I agree with you. I think she actually is good. All right, let's finish this off strong. Come on.
Yeah, you know she was one of my top asks.
Yeah, I genuinely like her. In fact, I'm going to have to think about, is it going to be Killmonger or her that goes up first? It might be both. Oh, so close. Angela might be going to rank 3 for me. Look at the SIG on her now.
Yeah, it just keeps climbing.
Okay, so I'm happy with that. The problem was I did not get Odin or Mojo.
So what are you going to do with those shards?
Exactly. Mojo is in the basic crystal, though, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go. How many do I have?
I think I had.
Wait, did you buy the Nexus one yet? Or sorry, the Sigil one.
No. So maybe I'll do one more featured, and then I'll go to basic.
Yeah, because you could do the Sigil feature and still have 5 basics.
Yeah, let's do that.
Or you could use the Sigil, get 3 features, and still have 2 basics. But yeah, you got flexibility.
That would take time, though. Let's do this all now.
No, I mean, whatever. That's it.
No, if I misunderstood you and you know a better way, tell me.
Well, I was saying right now,
Yeah.
because like the one Sigil, you still have 50. So that could be another 2 features and then still 2 basics.
Oh, got it. But Fury's not in this one, so
Yeah, no, I got you.
And this one's Mojo.
yeah, Mojo or Odin. Come on. How good is her building sig? I don't remember.
It's not great.
It's not great.
It scales by 50 if I recall correctly, or something like that. Like she gains counterpunch charges, and her max stacks increase for every interval of 50 sigs.
Okay, so she's one of those. It's like a Red Guardian.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you got 0.3 of a second extra on the hunt.
Hey, there you go. That's not nothing. All right. All right. I guess it's time for basic 6-star crystals. We're getting desperate here. Oh, the whale's down. Whale is down. Let's get him back. It's gonna go on the desk.
I feel this pain.
You can identify with the whale. All right, little buddy.
Honestly, someone suggested naming it Will in Progress, and
Oh,
Wow.
Here we go.
Work. It's cute. It's okay.
All the desired pools are still the same. There's no reason to go over them again.
Whoa!
Yes!
No way.
Yes! The joke is dead. We got a new joke. The hat, the whale. I'll link it in the description where you can pick up your own whale. And the hat, I do need to start selling hats. Wow. Yes. Sorry. I've got a noise gate. It works. It works. It works.
Yeah, that was bad.
It works.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh, finally. I cannot believe how excited I actually am. Like, there's a little, I don't know if you can see on camera, I'm actually kind of shaking a little bit. I can feel it in my arms. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for the congratulations. Thank you. I can see all of them all. Yeah, should we name the whale Fury? Might as well give him Fury. That's a great joke.
Maddox is playing into the joke I was about to make. Okay, so now you have Nick, and you can leave him at rank 1 while you take Jabari and Killmonger to rank 3, right?
Oh, did my sound go out? Can you guys not hear me?
For
No.
a second. I can still hear you.
Oh, you muted it. Okay.
Yeah, he muted you.
Name whale crystal. Okay, so I'll leave this completely up to the 3 guys on call, because I really appreciate you guys doing this. Because I know, should I continue to open basics or should I go back to the feature? It's completely up to you guys. So whichever vote wins, I'll do.
Who else would
What
you
else do you
want
have
from
in
basic?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a big question.
Nick was the big chase, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely. It would purely be to get SIGs on a champion I really like, or to awaken Tigra. Who I be honest, with the way time is and YouTube and making videos, I don't know if I'm going to have the time to really learn to use her well.
Yeah, especially if you're about to get another hopefully another brand new Mystic that you're going to have to put time into as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or to awaken She-Hulk. But I now have 2 generics.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just from an odds perspective, if you're looking for Odin and Mojo, and they're both in the featured pool.
Yeah.
It's an 8% chance, so you would need to have like 9 champions you really wanted for the, or sorry, more than that for the basic to be worth it.
And there is no, there are no champions I have at SIG 200 in this featured. So I think
that's the kicker right there.
All right.
Yeah. All right, 3 more features.
Jacob, yeah, you're right. Jacob. Thank you again for that, dude. Huge appreciation. Thank you so much. All right, yeah, we'll go back to these featured.
3 shots?
Just short. I don't know if you could be if you could get 2K more.
Does the Sigil store reset recently?
Well, you just bought that.
Yeah,
one.
No, but I mean
you mean further down?
Yeah, no.
2 days. You don't have the incursion stuff, do you?
Yeah, what's in the incursions?
You can get
I think
shards for artifacts.
Yeah, and then you would only need like 1 dupe.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how many artifacts you have, I think it's like 30.
Oh, that's so close.
You're just short.
32.
And I don't have enough 5-star shards to get there. So
you'll probably just have to wait out that last one.
Yeah.
A little bit.
All right.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can do 2, and then the Sigil store resets in like 3 days.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right. Here we go. I could pull 2 vultures and I'd still be probably shaking for a couple hours. I am so excited.
This was a pretty good day.
This was a good day.
I'm sorry for Vega. And I don't want to jinx myself because I've bought some stuff, but I haven't opened anything yet.
That felt like a short stop, didn't it? That felt
It really did.
It did.
I think Mango is going to be good. I don't know why my phone always autocorrects to Mango. I cannot actually call him MCoC. Like, my phone will not let me. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
And hey, if you want to play Psycho Man too, he has a pretty good synergy with MCoC.
I'll pair Psycho Man, MCoC, Airwalker, and Nova, and I will dominate the battle room. Right? Is that how it'll work? Okay.
His best synergies for Crossbones.
That's true. That's a good point.
Well, and he has 2 with Odin, so it's if you end up with Odin, then that's something.
So we should just pull Odin right now, I think is what you're saying.
I think that's the plan.
Let's do it. It's that easy, folks.
Thanks, Jacob. We'll see.
What?
Is his awakened ability important?
I'm looking.
It
shows how much attention I paid to him. Oh, that's actually quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Do I need to now hide this from my alliance mates who are like, he's really good on defense?
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Mine want me to rank up Mojo. Not happening.
I like Mojo, but I hear you. You've paid your price. I believe that is all the things.
Yeah, unless you got really lucky on those Grandmaster crystals.
Oh yeah, PWF said he's telling Lizer.
No, PW. I hadn't seen any of my BG mates in the chat, but here. PWF, no, do not do that.
You know who wipes him out on defense, Slaymon, is Reed.
That is true. That's true. man, I really wish we could get one more featured, but I just don't see how.
I mean, you could open the Grandmaster crystals and then your 5-star Nexus and then the regular 5-star, and with significant luck, because you do have so many Max Sig 5-stars, it could happen.
Emphasis significant luck.
Yeah, if you guys want to stay on, for anyone who wants to stay on, I'm going to try to do that so we can get one more. When I make this a video, I'll edit all this stuff out.
GMC 5-star rate is just... Oof.
Trust me, I know.
Oh, but
All right, there's
that's
one.
one more than I was expecting, if I'm going to be honest.
Is he Max Sig?
I think so. And then what was the next one?
Just the mutant skill one there, or just a basic. It doesn't matter.
5-star, right?
Even then, that's
I
like,
still
what,
don't think it can
1K?
hit. Because
Yeah.
he's got to get another 2K.
Yeah, I mean that
Well,
right
he'll be
there.
That's
That probably wasn't lucky enough.
Yeah, he would have needed like a couple more 5-stars from the.
Oh, you
GMCs.
can open those 6-star or those uncollected crystal shard things.
It's those don't give out.
Yeah, it's not likely at all. I'm just thinking of the only things
I
that
can think of is Cav dailies. Which, given how Vega's catalyst situation is, it's probably better to hold on to.
We're going to fall just short.
Oh.
You only need 200. I would open the crystal shard crystals then.
Needs 400.
Oh, okay. I mean, they're not going to do anything else.
You can't even get 6-star shards from those.
Really? I thought there was a small chance.
5-stars top. It's mostly just GMC shards.
Alright, so we did just put all our luck into these GMC.
Into the last GMC you just pulled.
Yes. I could see it happening, you know?
That would be an amazing close.
As long as he has the whale.
Ugh.
Every time you need that to happen, you pull like a Sigstone or something.
Yeah.
There's 189 watching right now, though, so...
Yeah, I really would love to get to one more for everyone. How close? Oh, you know what? I think we might be able to get to the 5-star limit here. Let's see. I think we're going to fall just short of this too, aren't we?
Unless you open all of those 4-stars that you have.
Yeah, I know. And no one wants to sit and watch that.
For anyone watching who has a younger account, this right here is why you don't sell champions.
Yeah, good point.
You said you got. Oh, Vega, go look at his War Rewards went out. You probably got some 5-star shards in that.
Oh yeah.
Even if you guys lost some, you should have some 5-star shards at least.
That'll help.
I don't know how short you were. Oh yeah, you were a fair bit shorter than I thought.
I think we might be getting there though once we have the Max Sig 4-star crystals. I think that'll push us to the 5, and then if I get a 5 that I have maxed out, we'll be able to.
Yeah, this should work.
Yeah, this should work. As long as that 5-star Max Sig doesn't give me Sig stones.
Okay, knocking on wood.
Yeah. Where is it? Here it is.
I think I'm about to rank up Magneto.
Dude, I understand your principle on it, but he's really good.
I know he is.
He's just,
I just hate it.
Yeah.
We assigned him for Iron Man Infinity War on Rage with the high ground node, and I think he's definitely the best one right now.
All right. Now, this just can't be a stupid 6-stone.
This makes me so sad inside. Because I'm not ranking Colossus. Sorry, MSD, if you're listening.
All right.
Phew.
Here we go. I don't know if I want Odin or Mojo more. Probably Odin, although I think Mojo's the better champion. But anyways, I'd love to have to make that decision. Here we go. All right, ready? Here we go. Come on, Odin or Mojo. Nope.
Oh,
Oh, man.
All right. Like I said, though, getting Fury and those Nexus actually were good. I was very happy with that. Like, my account made a huge jump today. So I'm very happy with it. And, it is what it is. You can't win them all, but I do think I came away with a huge win today. So, yeah.
Nice. Another 7% buff duration.
There you go. There you go.
I don't even have the T4B to do it. Yikes.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah, that was something that was suspiciously missing today, huh?
Tier 4B.
Yep. Yeah.
That's gonna be rough.
I'll have a generic 1 to 2, but I'm not using that on Magneto.
I have a lot of for my level T5B in the background right now, or in the stash.
So I'm going to have to sign off. Savvy's got a question, though. Let's see if we can answer this for him. If you have $20 to spend, what exactly should you buy in the store? I don't remember.
I'd say 4 Peter Parker's wallets. Just because the Star Wars loot bag really wasn't all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah. If you only have $20, if you have $30, then easily get the $30 one. The 6-stone return is fantastic.
And I definitely mean what I said, though, is like, don't feel pressure into spending. You'll get there eventually, and this is a game. Like, yeah.
Only if you are okay with it, Vega. I am curious, what are your R4 mats look like right now?
Oh, yeah.
Look like. Thanks, Mauricio.
Also, Savvy, I don't know what the non-Thronebreaker rewards are, or the non-Thronebreaker store looks like, so that would mainly apply if you're Thronebreaker, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so almost 2 of those.
Now, keep in mind, I have not completed the Karina's challenges. I still have
Right.
a few to do. The Star-Lord and the Inhumans through LOL.
What's the frags on the last one? Okay.
And I still have to finish exploring 7.2. So, but I think even if I did all that, I still wouldn't be at the materials, but we'd be getting pretty close.
Yeah, especially on the alpha. Interesting. So, I mean, I think that it's an incredibly slim chance, but if somebody who has done all of those things and bought all of these today also rolled T6B in those Prime Ascendant bundles like 4 or 5 times, there is a very, very small chance that somebody could have an R4.
Yeah, I think there is.
Curious if there is. I'm sure we'll know it very soon. So, all right, guys, I do really need to go. I see the time. Everyone on the call, thank you so much for being part of this. You made it tremendously fun. Work, sorry about your pools, buddy. And looking forward to seeing the openings from everyone on the Discord server. DL, of course, your opening, MSD's video opening. Jacob, thank you so much for the super chats and celebrating the jokes with me. We just now need to come up with a new one. Maybe it'll be Old Man Odin or something like that. And
I like that.
Yeah, so Spin, Work, DL. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it, as always. And do you guys have anything you wanted to add?
Nope, I'm good.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
And congrats.
good luck.
And
congrats
my
on Fury.
condolences, Work.
Ah.
Take care, everybody. Hope your openings went well. Bye-bye.